Okay, welcome back if you're not new, and welcome if you're new. And yeah, I'm back again with my daily videos and drawing in the sketchbook or on a piece of paper or painting or whatever I want to do. So I'm back again with a normal video this time. And if you haven't watched my last video where I thank you guys for 500 subscribers, I'll say it here again. Thank you very much for 500 subscribers. And at the time of recording this video, I think we're at like 522 or 21 or something like that, which is insane because it was yesterday, like it was like 3 days ago where I hit it, and yesterday I uploaded the video. So like I gained like 20 subscribers in like 2 days, which is really sick. And like if we can keep this momentum, like it'll be insane. You guys are crazy, and I love it. So I'm drawing again today in the big sketchbook, and I'm drawing with just a office supply marker. I found it in my dad's office, and he was like, I asked, "Oh, can I keep it?" And he said yes, because he doesn't really use it, and he hadn't used it, so it was like nearly brand new. But the one problem is it's not really that good of a black color, so it turns more grayish. So that's not great, but that's just how it is. Yeah. Well, today I was at work. I had work. I only got like 2 hour shift, just because like since I'm having to learn all the things. There's one person who's like there to teach me and show me what to do, and like it's not that many things, but there has to be someone to make sure. So it was a little bit a little bit shorter shift than usual, but that's okay. I still make money on it and stuff, so that's great. Yeah. What more? Well, I got a comment asking what my inspirations are, and I got a bunch of nice comments which I've read, and I will reply to soon. I promise, probably after this video maybe. But what my inspirations are, and I don't know what the person means by that question, like inspirations as in like things or people or artists or whatever. So I'll go off by like everything that inspires me, and well, I get really inspired by random people I see like in my life. They have like some, when people have like a bigger nose or a weird nose, or like something with their lip or their eyes or ears or something like that. Like, well, we all know a person with an interesting like face part or body part, something that's out of the ordinary in a kind of a cool way. It's kind of a like that inspires me kind of, but it's not very much you see people with unique features, but unique features inspire me a lot. And also music, I really get inspired by music and themes in the music that I listen to. So like all these things I cobble them together with some of my favorite techniques and ways that they did things, and how they created their pieces and why they create their pieces. Like that inspires me also. And I think like one of my most, like, when I paint at least, I'm very inspired by Francis Bacon, and he was a pretty great artist. There's some really good documentaries about him here on YouTube, so you should definitely go check out. I won't link them, but you can just search in the like tab, and you can search Francis Bacon documentary, and they will pop up like a few YouTube documentaries about him, which are really good. So like that's one thing. But also like Basquiat, he was really crazy, and his unique and just unapologetic style and ways of creating art, it really resonated with me, like, because I don't create for people, I create for myself. And if people like it, then they can buy it or like watch the show or whatever they want. And if they don't, that's not my problem, because I like what I make. So, and I kind of didn't take it, but I kind of got inspired by him to be like that and be more like that, just because like it's a much healthier way to live, I think. Like not compromise yourself because of others. That's just stupid. Like, oh, my shoe fell off. Yeah, and there's also a bunch of other art that I see on Instagram and stuff that inspires me, but I just I just don't know the artists. But yeah, those are just the two main, and Vincent van Gogh, Van Gogh, really weird name he has. But yeah, Van Gogh is like one of my yeah, he's a big inspiration. Also, just his life and the story of his life, like it's so heartbreaking, but also so real and realistic at the same time. And for him again, he didn't stop just because everyone hated him and hated what he made. He kept going despite all the hardships in his life, and especially as an artist and as someone who isn't like who's an artist but isn't successful yet, and probably isn't gonna be for some time. Like there, he is to inspire, and like he's right now the greatest and most known artist in the world. Sadly, he never got to see his own greatness. He never got to see how much he impacted people, and I think that's very sad. And there's also a Danish artist that inspires me a lot, Frederik Nebelrød. And you probably don't know him. Like he's not. I don't think he's that international yet. I don't know, but he's also quite good. But again, for him, it's not his art style. He doesn't inspire me with his art. He inspires me with his mentality. And there's also a thing like I usually get inspired by art and how people create, but I also get inspired a lot by mentality and how these people act and what they think, and how how they feel. How do I feel about things? So like this thing, yeah. So it's a mix and mash of a person that inspires me, not just their creation, but not just them. It's a kind of a mix, if you get what I'm saying. And if you've watched this far, you got something else I'm saying. If you've watched this far, you should definitely like and subscribe and comment, because you clearly liked the video a little bit. So you should like and subscribe, because yeah, I'm trying to reach 1,000, but it's not a goal where I'm like, oh, we have to reach it. When we get closer, I'll do something special for it, probably, maybe. But yeah, so yeah, please like, subscribe, and comment, because I read every comment and all that stuff. And that's also something that inspires me, kind of. Like, well, it doesn't inspire me. Some of them do, but most of the comments just encourage me. Like this video, when I'm talking about this video with my inspirations, only happened because of a comment. And so like you guys also have some not prediction, but some element of, you guys can influence me to do something special if you think this would be cool. And I also, of course, I will also have to think the thing is cool and would be fun to do, of course. But it's not like I just do whatever I try to listen to my fans, my followers, the people who watch me. Like, if you have an idea, just write it down. And if I can't do it, you try it yourself. Like, make that art piece, that drawing, that painting, that sculpture, that weird chair. Like, the thing is, like, that's what I'm trying to say. Just do something. Do something. That's the best advice I have, at least. And all the things I gather from my inspirations, just like, they all did something. And they did it because, and also, oh yeah, one more artist that inspires me a lot. I just remembered David Cho. He's a huge inspiration, and he makes great videos. And he's also like just a cool guy, I think. Or he's become a cool guy, I think. So yeah, that's all the inspiration. Not all, but you know what I mean. That's just some of the more well-known of my inspirations, and there's some of the more I can remember. But I know you probably also know, as an artist, if you're an artist yourself, the inspiration comes from everywhere. And I have it the same way. Like, my inspiration for whatever, this and that, comes from everything. Like, from makeup to artists to music to people around me, to buses and buildings and cities and all that stuff. Like, there's not one set thing that inspires me, but there's a lot of different small things that has an influence on me. And yeah, so that's about my inspirations. And also something nice is I get to go back to my old boarding school like next Sunday, because they have like an open house event where people come and they like, oh, what is this school and should my kid go here? And the kids be like, yeah, this is so cool, I have to go here next year. And then they'd be like, yeah, let's go. So it's kind of a advertising like day, and they didn't have any peoples on the like art class thing. So they asked me if I would come back for a day, and they would pay for my train ticket, which is nice. So I could show some of my stuff, and also because I know the teachers and would also love to be back, of course. But yeah, so that's pretty cool. Something I'm doing. So, but yeah, that's mostly it for the video. I hope you guys liked the video, and I hope I answered, the person who asked the question about my inspirations. I hope I answered it like the way you intended, and I hope you're watching this. But yeah, thank you for watching. Bye bye. Like, subscribe, comment. Bye bye. Bye bye.